A local high school student population is modeled using the exponential function p of x equals 1500 times 1.05 to the x, where x represents the time in years since 2010. Use the graph to answer the following questions. A. What is the student population in 2010? So since we start in 2010, we're looking at our y-intercept. So right here, 1500. We also know that from the equation, right? The initial value is that a value in the front. That's 1500 as well. Part B, in what year is the student population expected to exceed 4,000? So here's 4,000 right there. So just drag your eyes over to this point. Drag your eyes down to this point. So about 20 years after 2010. So 2010 plus 20 would be after 2030. Part C, is this function an example of exponential growth or decay? Explain your answer. So just by looking at the graph, we're seeing that it's increasing the entire time. So that would mean it's growth. If I look at the equation, the b value, the 1.05, if that number is greater than 1, it's exponential growth. If that number is in between 0 and 1, that's when it's exponential decay. So I would say it's exponential growth. Because it's increasing the whole time. Also, the b value is greater than 1 because it's 1.05. Number 2 looks all challenging, but it's actually just a comparison problem. So Nicole and Todrick each want to invest $500. Nicole goes to Bank A and they offer a continuous compounding interest rate of 3% and use the formula b of x equals 500 times e to the 0.03x to determine the balance of an account after x years. Todrick goes to Bank B and he receives the table below to show the balance on his investment for each year up to 10 years. If Nicole invests her money with Bank A and Todrick invests his money in Bank B, who will have more money after 10 years? Justify your answer. So we can just justify our answer with the work. We don't need to write it on words for these purposes. So after 10 years, Todrick, we're down here, he's making $671.96. And then for Nicole, just take the equation they provided and put a 10 in for x. So 500 times e to the 0.03 times 10. And then when we type that into a calculator, we get $674. And if I round that for money, I'd want to round it to 93 cents. So I'm just comparing these two numbers. So 674 is larger than 671. And so that was Nicole who invested her money in Bank A. So we'll go with Nicole as our final answer of the person who makes more money.